Hi, so this is my response for the Body Works. Um, so I've never seen the Body Works exhibit. I kind of feel like I saw something similar to it, at Disneyland when they had that Innovations building before. It's the Star Wars. I think it's a Star Wars building now. But I think it was like probably a good maybe 10 years ago. There was this Innovations building, and I want to say I remember seeing something similar to that over there, but I have never seen the Body Works exhibit. And watching the video was actually like really cool because it's like it's like that's inside you, and everything's just surface wise, and it's more of like what we see is like what it is. And we know there's more specifics, more intricacies going on underneath the skin. It was, even though the video was brief, it was really cool to see, um you know like I said, the specifics, or like the little tiny details that go into like making our hands move, or like even like playing basketball. I saw that little mannequin type ish thing of how like the muscles are moving with the basketball, and same with like jumping hurdles and whatnot. It was really amazing to see that. So like, to the second question, how does studying the human body, understanding its unique abilities and intricacies, spur on your thoughts and beliefs about the origin and creation of the world? uh with stuff like that, it's more of like everything like in our body, it's too specific, it's too detailed to kind of think that there wasn't like a big old mastermind behind it, that that God wasn't a part of this, he didn't have his finger in it. It's too specific, and a lot of it is science, obviously, but that's just, it's, I can't even think of a word. It's like miraculous, it's amazing, it's like something you can't really like have a word to it because it's so magical. You know what I mean? Like, it's look, you're looking at it, and I'm looking at my arm right now, and underneath is these muscles that I've never seen before, other than like in that exhibit. And it's weird that how like I can clench my fist, and like other muscles will um will contract, or or flex to it, and it's just amazing to see like how connected everything is. So, and the third question, what response will you take in light of this understanding? Just that, specifics. Okay, here's a story. I was helping my friend. Oh, she was at work or something, and she works at like a daycare place. And I went and visited her. And this was like 8, 9 years ago. I was visiting her, and she worked at a daycare, and so like one of the parents came up to me, and it was a private, I think it was Christian school. I'm not really sure which one it was, but it was a private school, and so like everyone was like super friendly. And a mom comes up to me and she shows me this flower, and she's like, "Oh, look what I found! I just picked this up off the ground." I'm like, "Oh, that's a pretty flower." And she's like, "Look at it," and I'm like looking at it, and she's like, "How can you not look at this and not think that God doesn't exist?" And I'm like, "Oh wow!" Like, I've never. I was still in high school at the time, and I was just like, that's true. And it's like the same when you're looking at this exhibit. How can you not look at the specifics, not look at how like everything needs to work in its own way, and not think that God doesn't exist? And it's true. That's you know, it's a complete reflection of that he does exist, and there's science behind it. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you know, he does exist. Sorry, I can't, for some reason I can't really get my words correct. But I hope you guys have a good week.